Okay, as of right now, it's 1,696 degrees and counting, going up to 1,900 degrees was my max temperature set at. The silver scrap that I have inside there, a good portion of it's starting to melt already. So let me come over here and flip up my little doohickey. Yeah, it's looking pretty. I guess here in a few minutes it's going down some. Look, I can add some more scrap in there. It's going down a bit, nice and liquidy in some of it. Yep, here she be. Nice and liquidy. Stir that up nice and good. Yep. You see my stick of my rod's nice and hot. I'll stick it right there. This is a bunch of scrap silver that I bought from a fella in the group I belong to. Put that in there. Stick these gold pieces in there, let it get nice and melty down. I can stick it in by hand somewhat, even though it's hotter than blue blazes. As you can see, the silver there is sliding down slowly. I still got a bunch more to go. Let me see if I can break this little piece here in half. There you go. It's like the witch and the Wizard of Oz. You throw water on her. You're just slowly going down, piece by piece. Yep. Crap. Cut my rod. Make sure. Yeah, that's nice and liquidy. Nice and thick. I can throw some of that crap in there. I should have used some borax in this, but I didn't. But as you see, that's what 1,736 degrees looks like. I'm going to slide my ingot more forward, so that way I don't drop it on the floor and burn myself. Got these pieces in there. See, I had old nasty old busted up salt and pepper shakers, and there's a piece of candlestick. I bought this back, probably, let's see, this is almost end of July. I bought this probably March. About March or April, somewhere around there. I've been holding on to it, and I've been getting a couple more pieces here and there, adding to stuff. Now, I am going to pour my stuff in this great big mold right here. This is a 200 ounce gold bar mold or a 100 ounce silver mold. And I know I don't have 100 ounces of silver, but I know this is about 1 kilo to 2 kilos of a mold. So that's why I figured I'd pour me something of that nature. Slide him off, there you go. Something of that size, because that's too much. I can't stuff him in there yet. This other piece got to melt down. But I figured I would melt this down. Now, I'm going to show you something else here in a second. My next thing I'm going to use. Now, I've had this for some time. It's all rusted up. I'm not going to, I've used it a couple of times, but my next pour I'm going to use is my cast iron corn cob looking stuff, because I'm going to make some silver bars out of the corn cob mold for cornbread. And I've seen people make these before for like shits and giggles. And I'm not for sure how much silver would take, but I'm guessing it'll probably take about 20, maybe 30 ounces of silver to make one of these molds. So that's gonna be my next step project. Just so somebody can say, hey, I got a corn cob of silver. This is looking really good. Everything's melting really nice. I do got a big chunk in here I'm going to have to put in. I was going to try to put the whole chunk piece in, but I don't know how it's going to work. So, stick that there. Use that to heat up my ingot some more. Now, I got this ladle spoon here. Of course, I know you can see it. I can't see it because my screen's turned backwards. Let me turn this where I can see at the same time. Now, I got this ladle spoon here. I really didn't want to melt it because it looked, I mean, it's the type of ladle it is. You know, I could use it for, you know, scooping out some liquor eventually when I make it. I want to smelt it, but at the same time I don't. So, I don't know. I might keep it off to the side, and of course I might change my heart later and smelt her down. But this here, there's all kinds of silver in this little bowl piece here. Start dropping these in. To be 1,818 degrees, it should be hotter than now my finger touch, but I guess it's not. I guess I've done it so much it don't faze me as much. Put you in there. There we go. Put your chunky butt in there. All this stuff here I'm putting in is candlesticks and candle holders and salt and pepper shakers and stuff of that nature. Now, the only thing I've used for the longest time is a graphite mold, so I'm not really sure my expectations with this big old huge cast iron one. So if I do good, I'll keep using it some more, and if I don't do very good, well, I guess I'll have to practice some more and figure out what I did wrong. But as of right now, I mean, like I said, that spoon piece, I'm not for sure if I'm gonna, hold on, I know I should melt it down because it'll give me a lot more silver. I just don't know. See, I don't know about that either. It's awful big. And it's hot right now because when I put it in there, I could, for that few seconds, boy, that silver heated up quick. So I'm going to put these on and smash this down as much as I can, or roll it down, I should say, as much as I can, so it'll fit inside there. It's almost 1900 degrees, so we'll just do this. It's going to take it a while, but it'll be okay. Here, I'll cheat. I'll put some pressure on it. Y'all, this is what I do for fun. This is how I make a little side money on the process. And this is also how sometimes in wintertime I'll make some bars like this, not this big at least, but I'll make some bars like this and I'll sell them during, you know, about November-ish on eBay, and which also depends on how much scrap I have too. Like I said, I normally use borax flux on this stuff, but I didn't have any left, and couldn't find my other tongs like this, so that set me back. I had to order some of these other ones. I'm going to try water in there. I know it's going down. Just don't want to put too much pressure. Now, see if I can smash this up some since it's hot. A little bit, nothing major. You always gotta be careful, especially when it's this damn hot. Because any little screw up will be a massive screw up. You can't just be like, well, I made a small little boo-boo. Because when you're dealing with temperatures of this nature, you can't afford to make mistakes. Now I should have a big old safety like shield face piece on, but I don't. That's kind of my stupidity. I might have to. If this is going to work or not. Let's see. What's it doing? I don't know how good it's doing. Let's see if I can pick this thing up and turn it towards the spout. That's a little better. I'll put some weight on that and see if it'll do any good that way. Now, I do know my Uncle Rusty is interested in this, so that's why I'm trying to make it the best as I can with as much silver as I can and everything else. So if he does buy it from me, I'll give him a family discount. He's done so much stuff for me in the past. That's why I don't mind taking a loss on some things, because he's helped me out a lot in the past on things that most people wouldn't have, or say they would and not do. So taking the cap off with gloves on is hard as hell. Starting to go down some. Not a whole lot. I kind of wish I had some like metal snips to where I could have cut that piece up. But I don't have any metal snips, because the ones I did have, the kids played with, and I couldn't tell where the hell they're at. Squeeze this around some. That one's getting nice and soft. There we go. Slide you down there in that big old molten glob of silver. Yeah, she's melting now. She's going down quick like the Titanic. That fat woman with cake. It's already down and melted. That's good. This here is not going to be enough for this bar thing, so I'm just going to bend up my spoon and send her to Hades. Yep. I should have done it different, but I didn't. I should have bent off that piece. There ain't much of that piece bent off left now. See if I can give her a good angle turn. Nope. I don't want you melting outside the crucible. It's already starting to get that nice metallic look to it from the heat. Ain't much left of that spoon. It's pretty much gone. If I could pick it up without dropping it, making a mess, I'd show you. Come on now, quit being a pain in my butt. Yep, it's not going to work, so I'm going to have to do some configuring. Come on now, stay in that thing. Don't move around too much. There you go. That's what's left of that spoon. Get nice and liquidy. I don't want to quench it, because if I quench it, I have to wait till it dries off to put it back in there, because I don't put no water inside there, because you know, I'm gonna have to quench it. Yep, that was my silver spoon. I'll be back in a second. I gotta dry this spoon off so I can bend it up and put it in there. Now I do have a bunch more silver that is in the house, but I'm not going to smelt it, because it came off a charm bracelet, and there's all kinds of charms and stuff on there, and I can make more off the charms than I can smelting the silver. What?
I was asking if the bar finished.
No. Do you see me pouring silver yet?
No.
Then it's not finished. Close the door. I don't want bugs in the house. Now, pop him right there. Get my good old cornbread gloves back on. Tap his little butt down there. Come on. He's in there, but he's not in. He's hung up. I guess I didn't fold him exactly the right way. There he goes. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. What a relief it really is. Now, I'm still shy about half a crucible to make a kilo or two. Moment of truth, I guess. Smoke her down. Yeah. Take my bag here, put it up to the side. Close my lid down for a second so it stays nice and hot. I'm not sure how big of a bar I'm going to make. I knew that I bought about 5 ounces. I had a few ounces of it added to it, so it's probably going to be a relatively small bar. You know what? I got a better idea. It's crazier than hell, but I'm going to do it. Yes, I am. I'm going to attempt to anyway. I better not. Yeah, I don't know. I might. Bubble, bubble, ash and trouble. I know I'm making a bunch of smoke for you, I'm sorry. I was going to pour a cornbread bar, but the mold's nice and bakey and hasn't been cleaned up yet. So I'm just going to put this to the side, right there. I guess I'm gonna pour me a great big ingot. That's a lot of silver. There's my flaming bar of silver in my steel mold. I'd say it's probably close to being ready to get knocked out. Yep. Boy, it's a big bar. I know it's probably too soon to touch yet. I'll find out. Yep. Let me back this camera around some. My porch is messy, so forgive me. But look at there. Look at that block of silver. Now it's kind of crusty on the back, which is okay, because I'm going to wash this stuff off on the back here in a second. I'll take a little grinder to it, grind her up, and there you go. There's bar of silver. Pretty decent. Much good size and heavy too. Go ahead and turn this off. Scrape off all the excess residue on this bar. These little pieces of silver. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take all this slag that's in the crucible that's here, that's nice and hot, and I'm going to dump it inside there. Now, most of it's out. And what I'm going to do is put that there. Put this next to it so it cools off. Take my other piece here, stick it there so it cools off. But there she be. I would say this is probably, I'm guessing by weight, I'm going to say somewhere along the lines of 30 ounces, maybe 40. But I'm going to pause the video, and whenever I get back inside the house, I will show you.